I'd love to.
The House of Representatives voted yesterday to ban states from labeling foods with genetically modified organisms, otherwise known as GMOs. Instead, the House passed a bill called the Safe and Accurate Food Labeling Act, which is a voluntary program for companies to disclose GMOs in their food. Companies that wish to label their food as GMO-free must get certified by the Department of Agriculture. People who support the bill say there are 0 pieces of credible evidence that foods produced with biotechnology pose a risk to our health and safety, and that labeling the GMOs could unnecessarily frighten consumers. Meanwhile, the opposition suggests that people deserve to know what's in their food, how it's produced, and 90% of the country wants to know, according to a recent poll by the Mellman Group. Now, this act passed in the House, but an equivalent measure has yet to be produced by the Senate. So, what do you think about a ban on labeling GMOs? What do you think, Louis?
Well, I have a lot. Like, I am all full of GMOs as we speak.
GMO infused.
This is all modified.
Stop it.
Stuff, but
it's all
seriously,
muscle, baby.
Yeah, it's all cornmeal. But here's my thing. I would love a kernel of corn to be this big, so I could just see it. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Here's the thing. I'll only say this about it because I don't stand on either side. I don't know enough about it. But if you have a box, let's just use a box there, and there's 2 boxes of cereal. Right. One says GMOs. The other one says no GMOs. Well, you're gonna
the no GMO, and you're probably gonna pay more for it too.
You are, but you are. That guy's out.
Yeah.
So that is almost. I think the point is. Well, lobbyists, but I think the point is that, you know, it's like labeling that will give them a disadvantage because people will automatically go away from it because people don't do the research. I didn't do the research.
Right. But as a consumer, I think I would like to know if my food came out of a test tube, a beaker, it came in a lab. I just want to know. But if it came out on a farm, if 2 seeds got planted in the ground and it's a normal way of being processed, that's okay.
Yes.
But I just want to know.
Do you think there's ever such a thing as knowing too much as a consumer and then also not knowing enough? Like knowing too much in the sense of like seeing those labels, and as a kid I've always grown up.
Right. No, it's like
GMO means it has a negative connotation, but if they're saying that it actually has never been proven to hurt our bodies, where did that negative connotation come from?
But let's be clear here though. You got gluten-free, you got this free, you got that free. There's no problems with all of that. So why not label GMOs?
Well, here's what I'll say. In Minnesota, where I'm from, we have a giant agricultural center at the University of Minnesota. Now, we have some of the best apples today because of splicing and putting different types of apples together.
Right.
So do they label all the apples then? Are they GMO? No. Like, I agree with you. You know what? I think that people should get to have as much information as they want.
And then do the research.
But I don't think it's fair, I'll just be honest, that it's up on that box that says GMO and no GMO. Do you know what I mean?
Do you want to know where your butter comes from?
Well, do you think butter ever could come that way?
Maybe in the lab it could.
Yeah.
You never know.
So you're saying you would
do
rather
the whole thing on butter.
No,
instead of the GMO, no GMO, you want to see exactly what is.
I want to see on the back of the box all this stuff.
Yeah.
I want to see all this stuff, like you said.
Right. And not an umbrella term.
But you know, the problem is people are not going to do it. They're not going to research it. There's going to be a certain percentage of people. I think the most important thing we can all do is look at what we're eating.
Yeah, and part of me doesn't want to know what's in the food.
Sometimes I don't even remember what I ate. I didn't look at it at all.
Sometimes I don't want to know what is in my food.
Yeah.
I just want to eat it and enjoy it, and I don't care.
Yeah.
You know? It's too much
Mama
information
used to say,
sometimes.
just bless your food, baby.
Bless your food, baby.
Move on.
All right. Well,